Let me just do this. Okay. We're back. Are we good? Yep, we did. Though now familiar surroundings of the Ridge of Gold made preparation faster than before, the stars are already aflame by the time you and the others are gathered. Here we go. You ready, Rookie? Ah, sure. Whatever you say there, chum. Let's watch up the fireworks here. I forgot to close the door. Sorry. Sure, whatever you say there, chum. Now, let's watch the fireworks up there. I always like this part. You wish them all good fortune in turn. Little as it said, together, you watch the celestial harmony come and await the withdrawn. Fuck that music, though. This is the first loss we suffered, the withdrawn. So, we're gonna take back our dignity. Your adversaries grow stronger each time you face them. You may see which talisman masters they have.
Hear me, you exiles of the Night Wings.
Okay, no need to.
You are returned once more unto the Ridge of Gold. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the withdrawn. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours. Now, prepare yourselves.
Previous time your pyre we put out, a sacrifice to Islak. This time, all for Islak. No matter the result, no matter what the cost. You can take them. Who's up for this one? Frozen Soul.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Roster Bio updated Lumino. Here's accept motive malice. Paganism. Holy shit, I can do this! Oh Jesus Christ. While Fire has less than adversary, she does 5 additional. Okay. Meteor Blast acquired aggro. Punishing adversary in a larger area. Fuck me. Oh, safe return. Visit nature. Poof. Same thing. Okay, fuck. Frozen Soul. Okay. 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 Not applicable. Pyromancer. She's ambitious but also discontented. Paganism. Huh. 52. Okay. We're gonna win this. We are gonna win this. We are gonna win this. Okay. I'm gonna use you. Bay.
Bay.
And let's go with Rookie.
It is done.
We got this, people. Hear us, Islak. Bring us thy terrible power. Fuck, those are large.
Begin. How comical. An
Fuck.
inauspicious start. Glory to the scribes.
Okay. This is a horrible start.
There goes the witch Udmilda. Why, that was all of them. Sublime.
I should have thrown. Fuck.
Tough luck, Night Wings. The flame is stricken. Banishment. There it is.
Oh my god! Fools! The Geopose are so very cold, it must be the weakling flame.
Ah, the foul witch Udmilda. Would that she served the scribes as faithfully as the monstrosity which she adores. Banishment for all.
Shit.
You have it.
Man, I'm bad at this game.
And it is done. The withdrawn prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The rite is done.
I'm bad at this game. Grow stronger. It's like grow stronger. Stronger now the darkness returned. Well, that could have gone better. The scribes, they test our faith. They test our faith.
There is much to learn from this experience. The exile Tamitha perhaps can learn the
Well,
errors
Tamitha,
of her
soon I'll be
kind.
catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
The holy power of the eldest matriarch. Until
Okay.
the stars align.
Okay, that's good. Ah! We are fucking losing. We're defeated by the withdrawn rather embarrassingly, you find yourself back in the wagon recovering from the night's ordeal with your companion. Everyone seems rather exhausted, you feel it yourself. The lone minstrel pulls you aside to scan the particulars of the rite's outcome. You find yourself having difficulty following. You feel weary from all the recent travels. Ah, but I digress, reader. It is no matter anyhow, though. I was just about to step outside. If you could care to join. You follow him outside, perhaps the night of air shall do you some good, and everyone is likely wondering where the stars shall take you next. Stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's... The withdrawn is fucking good though. Let's go with Barker. God damn. We're gonna be butting heads with old Parker again, are we, chum? Guess it helps to know ahead of time and brush up on my groveling. Then shares with you what he knows? What he knows of your opponent. Sure. Oh yeah! A volatile cur who's back the dissidents conduct the rites more so for the thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Parker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth, and often rather afoul of the law of various acts of boorishness and vandalism. He always promised to go to straight in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. And the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Parker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly raucous evening, Parker was caught relieving himself at the foot of the statue of Archjustice under Romulus IV, the Grand Judge who, in 1708 AS, issued a decree prohibiting literacy in answer to growing unrest. And that was the end of his citizenship. In the downside, it seemed that he caught the notice of dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Parker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jungle Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. Not long after they flushed me down, I was just trying to make ends meet and made a deal with them. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He could make my life go real sour here once. Anyways, I better go pass out. We got a long few days. We wish Rookie in the restful evening. In turn, it is too late to take flight. Tomorrow you can press on. You thought Rookie was trying to get your attention, but soon realized his attention is fixated on somebody else. Might I assist you with something, Mr. Greentail? Rookie does not strike you as the sort to ever be lost for words, and yet... no, I was just trying to see if maybe... Pamita gives a laugh, not in a kind way. At ease, Rookie darling. You should know I have no immediate plans to snatch you up and eat you for a snack. That was your concern. No. It's just, what is it then, Look, I got this really stupid question. Here, been bugging me, is all. It's just us girls, we don't have many run-ins with you folks, so... What is your really stupid question, Rookie darling? Okay. Here it goes. How come you always wear that hat? Pamita. Remain silent for a time, then. This helm was given to me by my blood sister on the night of my first kill. Slowly, she reaches for the helm. Okay, great. This helm, it means nothing to me now. I want you to keep it. What? Pamita begins to laugh again. Come on, Rookie darling. You have got to stop being so serious around me all the time. I don't mind. Besides, we seem to make a decent enough team out here. You think? You're pretty quick. Rookie laughs rather sheepishly. Alright, you got me pretty good hair, sister. So, the stuff you said about that hat then. Total nonsense. Mostly, I just happen to like it. So, you're saying I can't keep it? If I get out of here before you, Mr. Grisendale, it's all yours. It's a deal. Skitter off before Pamita can respond. She simply shrugs at you and smiles. Oh boy. As you soar above the waters of Worm Gulf, you notice Sir Gilman's sidle up to you very slowly. We are very, very, very high above the waters. If this night is not mistaken, this night's brethren lurk beneath the surface in there, and numerous untold. Fortunately, if we were to come crashing into the surface now, then this night, why, he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Okay, don't be so glum. Hulk for us. Has drifted down here the sea longer than anyone might expect. Perhaps you have already read the doomed ship demise in the embrace of the unfathomed plurns. Some say it was sea itself which preserves the ship's remain, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourself in the dissidents know another truth. I gotta. Stars would not align over the wreckage if it done a greater significance than first appeared. May you have good fortune there during the coming ride. Let's go with Bay. Sea of Solace. You touch down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Heart. You soon shall carry on by sea. For now, you shall have time to spare. Explore the rugged rock. Shit. You and Bay make a quick search of the murky waters of rugged rock. However, you find nothing of note. How about we go in circles? We could go in circles. You soon return to the Black Wagon. Where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits, you shall have time enough to pursue your vocation. Later. Sea of Solace. In words of Molten Millet, the Wild Witch. Beyond the shallow silky gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding and much harder to explain. How could sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace. Though with the warnings that they are signified, we duly noted. It was there we first met Horus, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solium Mer in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then with the Underking we sailed forth into the tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Okay. Bay seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again. Though this time, something seems enough to come over. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What the fuck? You're unsure whether to check in or leave her be. Yeah, let's trust her. Since now is not the time to interrupt, and that Bay is on the verge of confronting some long dormant emotions which she ought to face. They always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me. What they wouldn't say, they said I was moon-touched. Those deemed impaired by Commonwealth standard are very different in a negative sense. So what? So then the scribes they called me here, they're the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They always were so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time, no one that I recall, really. Although so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said the scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here. I was all alone again. Although I think I liked it more, being alone down here, than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, I would always sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. But here, there were hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky, above. I did search for them up there, you know. And then one night, I found them. I saw the stars, they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? Or maybe they are sad for me. But that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I'd get closer to the scribe. That way, maybe, they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad that I found you and the others, and I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometime I feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often. Being here or being anywhere, with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she is at peace. She wanders off paying you no notice in the least. You sense that you have better understanding of her now. Bay. Moon touch, scarf with vagrancy. She failed to meet basic cognitive standards that had no place in the family of common. The record says that she demonstrated thorough lack of understanding of her wrongdoing. 2. Bea survived for 2 years. The downside thus far, it is a life sentence. Years exile. Exiled 5 years ago, had survived 5 years. It's a life sentence. You're okay. You find a quiet corner in Black Wagon's presence, obviously. You tune yourself to the strange and mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or within, you cannot tell. Tenacity. Nice. Okay, I really need to be better at the game. En route to the Hook of Horus, the wagon came to a sudden halt. That does it. I am leaving. The cause of Jadariel's outburst soon became apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days. I just happened to point out, I may have suggested that feared destruction of Spiral's Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference had she been there herself. She ought to thank the saint she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your Commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There is no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search. It proves fruitless. Then, Jadariel returns alone as if nothing happens. She is back to her calm self. Let's continue. I regret the interruption. Pamita soon come back as well. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us, honest. At least I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note of follow-up with them. God damn it. Stop fighting. You're barely winning. Freedom Pact. In words of Golgolothanian, Master General. We read of the land of the impending doom, but face another of its kind. For we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger we faced, for every failed ambush by the Arch, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirit in the downside, who deserve more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then at last moonlit vision, that of the rights that shall say of us. The scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours. $69. Nice. The Hulk of Horus, in the words of Luz Chlorian undermines the scholar. The Dazraban was first of many river ships to vanish into the downside. Although presumption of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half of the Sea of Solace, ere the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan Anfathom Plurns was not fond of the vessel sullying her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the sea titan's cruel reign, as the boastful Under King loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. At that point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing homage to every now and again. Okay. Yo, Pamitha. You find Pamitha in the midst of heated conversation. All I'm saying is we're limiting not only our own chances individually, but all of your friends' chances as well. Darling seems to be considering whatever Summit is proposed.
Piratus.
Reader, the Harpy is suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with the ones who I'm fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jadariel, I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as Hedwin would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore. And what matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I'm willing to give it a shot. You mean you would be willing to contract your rights with me? Yes. Excellent. I knew you would come around. Though she'd never come around, but I thought I would give him a benefit of the doubt here. I am grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let the old enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or others. We're a little party, for that matter, after all. Do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us into the coming right. I am willing to defer to him. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends here. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Fucking finally. Hope for the best. Okay. Hey guys, look, I got something I think you would like to show you several multicolored liquids of sun serum. Ooh. 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 Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. Besides, I can give you just a little lift. Know what I mean? You get thirsty for him, don't even worry. I can get more soon. Usable ones? Ooh, usable ones. I already have this, so I don't need that. I need this. Yeah, let's sell this. That costs 6, so I don't want that. Burning Promise. Oh, this is good. Pleasure doing business with you guys, so okay. I'm gonna try pairing them too. It's just a +3 though. %. Let's do that. Okay, nice. As the sky goes dark. Fuck me. As the sky grows dark over the Holga forest, a hush falls over your companions, especially Rookie. You sense something's troubling him. Something to do with your next adversary. Oh, hey, chum. I just wanted to let you know I'm pumped and ready to take on the dissidents this time. Sure am. Alright. That Parker, he's not so scary once you get to know him like I do, you know. So don't you worry. I can assure you won't be going easy on him after last time. Rookie marches off towards the clearing. You notice his screen fade away. Fuck yeah. In the distance, you hear the dissidents begin to hoot and howl. Something else catches us, you're noticing it. Strange new stars shimmering about ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Some of them merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are poisonous signs, though you may light your way beware the path they illuminate, reader. Henceforth you may invite the influence of titan stars.
Behold the Titan stars. Beastluck, Astralborn.
Yeah, fuck that. That's like a challenge, right? The AI is better. Fuck. Hopefully I win.
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury?
Yes.
Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their pyre first, and show them the glory of the Night Wings.
Oh,
Now
fuck.
then, make ready for the right.
Alright, mates, look what we have there. Greentail, is that you? Ah, yeah, Parker, it's me, alright. Well, I'll be. So tell me something, Greentail. You gonna go against me this time, or keep on being stinking coward like before, huh? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Wait. Says he wants to fight. If you can beat him, maybe. Maybe he'll leave us alone. Leave the Greentails alone. Oh, shit. I can make it worth his while. Barker? What is it, mate? The right's about to start? Well, I was just thinking, I know I owe you and everything, but I've got a deal for you. Like a good deal, don't you? I like a good lass more like it, but I'll bite, Greentail. What's your fancy here? I was thinking, if I can beat you here, we're squared away. Let me off the hook. Oh, I see. But let me tell you something, mate. Why in the stinking world would I want to do something like that? What's in it for me when I beat you instead? Then I'll pay you double what I owe, promise. But you have to promise too, yourself. Oh, really now? Double or nothing? Then it's today. You drive a hard bargain then, mate. But alright, it's a deal. You beat me in my pack, right here, right now, you're debt-free as far as I'm concerned. If you don't, I'll be fleecing you for all you're worth. You stupid uncles and your dear old mom of yours. Here's something then. Ricky then turns to you. Hey, so this one's mean a lot to me. You understand there, chum? Let me go against these guys. I'll make sure we show him up, okay? Ooh.
Now let us begin.
Part of the usual. Oh no. Anarchy? This is. Okay. That's a lot of dogs. Wait. What are the other people's skill? Same thing. 12 presents. Shit. Oh my god, 85%? Shit. Okay. This is gonna be fucking awful. Rookie, you're on point. Jadariel.
Jodariel.
Pamitha.
Pamitha. Now.
Alright, Rookie. This one's for you, I guess. Alright, Greentail, bring it on, or your dear old mom who's gonna pay. Fuck.
Now begin. Beware the adversary's aura, or be banished.
Oh, come on!
My. A pyre has been scathed.
Oh god.
A stifled effort. No, you don't. Alas.
Fuck! What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you're some a little 90% your foes about out there. Just shut up already, bugger. Let's get on with it. What did you say, huh? You think you can talk to me back to me like that, Greentail? You heard me, bugger. Stay out of my damn way. Or what, mate? Or sink this little nervous teeth in your old neck, old chum.
That foolish Barker was a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights. There. Ouch.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, oh, oh. Didn't see it coming. Yes. A bit of a blunder. Oh. It has gone in.
This is fucking intense, dude.
Yes.
Fuck.
Simply abhorrent. The orb flies true. Well cast. From burning
Fuck me!
flame to ash.
What the fuck? A nearly negligible effort. Now to the flame. Shit!
The orb slips from your clutches.
I shouldn't have taken that. This lap is good.
Barker
Fuck
throws
me.
himself into the flames. That chaos. Oh. I thought they had you there. That was the last of them.
Oh my god.
Splendid! All of the Nightwings vanished. Thrust straight into your flames.
Okay, last.
Both banished.
Oh, come on.
Woe is you. Jodariel doused the adversary's flames. Exactly by the book. All three Nightwings.
Oh my god.
And it is done. The dissidents prevail. They prove superior to their adversaries. The right is ended.
You really blew it, didn't you, Greentail? I guess this means you owe me double now. What's that to come, mate? My mathematics is so keen, you understand? Rookie is visible shaken. Comes to 39,998 bun. Ah, sure does, but I'm feeling rather generous since you put up in such proper fight back there, so... It's my turn to make you a deal now, ready? Yeah, let's hear it, Barker. I ain't got much needed here, you understand, so you give me everything you got in soul, right here. Right now, I'll consider your debt paid. But... Nah, no buts, take it or leave it. Rookie turns to you, he is utterly dejected. Sure. You make clear to Rookie that he should settle up with Barker while he has the opportunity. He does not argue with your decision. Hands over the phone. What's that? That's all you got there, mate? Like I said, a deal's a deal. Now you'll be more careful striking deals down the line. There, won't you? Greentail. Rookie stands silent for shame for a time. Don't know what to tell you, chum, but thanks. Shit, I should have bought everything. Rookie's debt is paid. Live and learn. Okay.
The rights do
Fuck.
tend to teach something of trust.
It's fine. We put up a good fight there. So, I think it's better.
Until the stars align.
So, not the outcome we were hoping for. Exactly, Jody, darling. Hope it's not something I dwell upon at this point, Harp. This outcome was predictable. Then you go back to refusing to conduct the rights with me, is that it? I did not say that. Our failure this night does not fall solely upon your shoulders. I was not accustomed to your presence. Room for improvement then. Sorry for the outcome anyway. So maybe next time, Okay. That was a good try, though. We actually... Okay, maybe I should use the numbers. Okay, let's... Yeah, I think I should use the numbers to pass rather than queue. Back at the wagon for after being defeated by the dissidents. In your latest ride, you're about to join the others discussing the outcome when Volfred finds you. I trust you did what you deemed necessary there, my boy, though I admit I would have liked to see a different outcome. No, I'm afraid I need a bit of time from you. There's something you should see. Please, join me outside. Look forth, the golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. Is it liberation again? Yep. Five, 6. Oh my god. The rites are calling you again to the fall of Solium, where one among you may go free, should you prevail. It is as we discussed, the cycle of the rites beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free yourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the withdrawn, who will oppose us next. Getting to Mount Aloriel ought to be a little easier than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near to some hold of the monuments described. Let's set forth at dawn. Soon everyone is off to rest, as the best they are able, knowing that another chance for liberty shall soon present itself. Yo. As you approach Shuki, he sends his usual anxious energy. I'm free. Then he rushes at return to form. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm stuck down here with all the rest of you. It's just that, I finally got to set aside this giant bag of rocks I've been carrying around. Know what I mean? I want to say thanks, Chumps, for giving me a hand with a little situation between myself and Barker. I don't think I would have had it in me to stand up to him unless I knew and the others had my back. Now at least old Mama Greentail won't get any trouble from him on the other side. We still have waiting for her rookie boy to come on home, but at least she won't be getting hassled by a bunch of nasty curious just because I struck a LCD. So yeah, chum, ever need something, I owe you one. But then, herself. If Francis at the wagon, newfound liner says that permanently nice. Well, we are gonna fight the withdrawn. God damn. Okay, I hope we win against the withdrawn. I don't want her to be outside. It's gonna be a fucking bad idea to get him out of there. Emperor's Fall, Emperor's Ascent. Let's go here. You make landing Sacred Mount of Alaudiel, upon whose summit next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Finds you after the post-flight inspection. We shall have to take the rest of the trip to the Hall of Solium by land. May we soon liberate one another of our own. Hinted there. That should raise the chances of our plan shall ultimately succeed. Later that day, you accompanied Jadarlan on a narrow passageway of the Emperor's Ascent, where a monument to Trieste's thesis awaits you. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense Jadarlan's inner thoughts, as clear as if she were speaking aloud. You scribes, I do not believe that you can hear me. Perhaps all this but joke to you, so do not tamper with the feelings of my comrade. I shall not forgive you if you do. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Trieste has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent. For now, solitude there is fit pursuing your vacations. Oh, yeah, baby. You find Jadaria seemingly in deep thought. You consider whether even to bother her. Your presence is not unwelcome, Reader. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is for you to listen. I kept count, put notches in the breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much is afraid? 16 years, Reader. The orphans of whom I fostered would be long since fully grown. Some of them are likely gone, many of them spoke of how they longed one day to serve with me on the blood border. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder, why I still were captain. Could I have protected them? Could I have made a difference? I think not. The Commonwealth and the Highwing remnants, they have fought eternally. Those such I have come and gone through the age. Catch myself feeling pity for the years, but then, had I remained there on the blood border, it is unlikely I would have lived to see this day. Looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said I was the best. She closes her eyes a moment before she continues. One day, it was a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed and preparing for a strike. But all on their own. They were nothing for my regiment. We ensnared them and took them in. A considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned and could be made to talk. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, permitting such acts to one such as me, it was unconscionable. So I thought then, at least in my younger years, I'll let them damn birds go, made no claims to the contrary, and turned myself in. I was cut down for following week 16 years ago. Thus, my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. If I were to face with the same choice again today, I do not know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go and mark this occasion as I have always done. Be well, Reader. She heads out of the wagon alone. Insurrection, nice. Insubordination. She disobeyed a direct execute enemy combatant. They're fledglings, so. Holy shit. More presents. This afternoon you feel specially drawn to the Book of Rites. Find a place to look upon these words through greater understanding with them first. More presents. The extra pages of the book, foreign bindings, is 5 volumes, and it shows you little signs of wear. At times, the power emanating from it almost overwhelms you. Inspirations, yeah. Tenacity, yep. Let's go here. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Luz Glory, and this so happens to take notice. Hello again, old friend. I hope the stars are comforting you. These night wings are as strong of spirit as I have seen. Please look after them. He says little after paying his respect. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense Luz Glory has shown you a favor. You and your companions gather once more as scribes here. Our single narrow trail leads upward to the summit, past an archway of carved stone. Come this way, please. The mission leads you towards the archway, where his counterparts await. The exiles of Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn please state your name or as you seek while crossing the scribes gate. Please do as just as he says. What? Everyone steps forward at one after another, much like we have passes through the gate. Permitted passes through the gate. Regular passes through the gate. Edwin passes through the gate. Rookie passes through the gate. Bay passes through the gate. Wolfred passes through the gate. No one is left but you. You step forward and declare yourself as you did before. The guardian of the scribe's gate regards you with a still expression. Then she addresses all of you in formal manner. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Below means her gate guardian.
Salutium,
You have our gratitude, Celeste. But she pays no heed. Okay. Okay, I wanna win! Again, you gain a top mounted allodial, from which the downside sprawls before you. Whether among you shall prevail tonight, unlike Rookie. I was thinking of using my controller, but I forgot. I already tried that. And it doesn't get better than that. All of Solium. Oh hey guys, you know it's a real awful cold place after sometimes. Customers come in, okay? And good luck. I don't think you got what's going on. Here's a gift for my friends. I have no money. Okay. Okay, who... I still think Rookie. Yeah, things... Still gonna deal with Rookie. Still gonna help him. The time has come for you, the second liberation rite to commence. You observe the lone Volfred speaking in hushed tones, but cannot sense the topic or tone. Then Volfred looks up at you. Express that you are feeling prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey on its own respect, though these liberation rites have more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've gone and estimated by now how much each of our companions may contribute to the outcome of the plan. Should they be liberated here? Factors such as the previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skills contributed to my assessment. It's nothing personal, for we are all in this together. Besides, we all ought to return in time if possible. Know simply that for each one of us who goes in, so doing, he or she shall raise. He or she shall raise our total chances of success. Reader, sir. How ironic. This night you shall confront the withdrawn. They have already appointed Umil to be liberated, should they manage to prevail. We all have faith in you, my boy, and lo, even the stars agree on this account. Oh boy. Let's not do that.
Archbeast Sungrease. Islok Astralborn.
Yeah, let's not have one, because you know, I barely make it. I barely win against the withdrawn without them. Okay. Exiles whom you liberate return to the Commonwealth in glory. They can no longer aid you in the rites.
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the withdrawn which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed of the withdrawn, come forth now, and declare yourself and pay any respects you have done to your adversaries the Nightwing. The bog dweller, Udmeld, appears from the shadow and reaches for her mask. We are known to the witch, Udmeld. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us, the one we serve. You all shall be devoured in the coming of age, an age of strife, brought down by the fell wings and many seeing eyes of his like the Astroborn. You speak blasphemy upon this sacred side, Udmeld. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they failed to stop Islak, shall rise again. As for ye, Nightwings, ye are of no consequences in Islak's grand design. Soon we shall return to the land which Islak shall restore. Where shall we offer him our blood and that of many others? What if you get there and you get punished again? Bah! Now then, have the Nightwings reached a decision on who to bear up the conduct of the Reader, I'm about to tell you once more. First companion you choose. Yeah. Nightwings, make your decision.
Who would you set free?
Rookie.
Rookie.
Well, better luck to me this time around, I guess.
Who shall stand with him?
Bay.
Bay.
Oh, then maybe this time. Yeah, let's choose you.
Headwind.
Okay, let's get him home this time.
The choice is cast.
Soon, Isla, very soon, we shall release thee. We shall release thee, and as for ye Nightwings, we have much in store for ye. Oh no.
Commence.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I think it's better to use the numbers. Fuck! Holy shit! Okay. Isla, we invoke thee, for we seek the ancient strength. Befoul our enemies with thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings, damnation to the scribes. Invocation of Islak. Your adversary, which Udnod's curse shall summon forth capitals of vanishing Ichor. Whoever saw any exile banished there, heal this night. Nice. Oh shit.
Barely a mark against that flame. Oh, so close.
Come on!
Somebody get the orb.
Nice. Nice.
There it is, at last. The Night Wings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Fuck you, Withdrawn. I finally win.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
I doubt it's rightful. Know this, affront against Islak has been recorded. His vengeance shall darken the skies. Fuck you, you stay there. So, what now? I guess I'm supposed to jump in this waterfall thing back here, then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him, then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine. Even without old rookie Greentail. To keep an eye out all of that time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes, all that. Me? I'm going to so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stuff. I'm sure soon I'm gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you'll be sure to stop by and visit me when you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail shop. Right in the heart of town, you can't miss it. So yeah, step by and say hi now. I think I gotta go, so excuse me. He drops into Shimmer Pool. And disappears within. Although you still can hear him going on about something. Oh, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, starting. Oh, wait. Rookie is set to return to Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Nice. No matter what anyone says, I refuse to think there's some sort of limit to one's understanding in all of this. Oh shit, I love that.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours.
Exiles not chosen for the right gain inspiration. They shall gain enlightenment. Shit. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the withdrawn in the liberation rites. I had a good feeling this would happen. One by one until we're done. Succeeded in liberating Rookie, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We did what we could. We ditched the liberation rite, we tried to advance our plan. 31%! Wilfred's ambitious plot to spark revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or I should say the lack thereof. You have or did. Once more the sky is all abyssal darkness. Following the liberation rite, no stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Let's go once more to the moonlight alcove. I've errand I must run. Besides, once we arrive, best we recover now and make our way southward at the first light. Three pages. From atop Mount Alodiel, downside may be seen in its entirety, or at least felt. In so much of the land shrouded, that is hardly all. A wondrous miracle, there lies upon the highest mountain an inverted fall, whose waters crash not towards the sea, but rush towards the heavens. We speculate that these very waters which delivered us but now bend backwards, seeking their return, as do we all. In this phenomenon can freedom be achieved, but only those forechosen, when the time is right. It is a path to freedom we cannot traverse, but shall leave open for you, so that you may strive for it. That's right. Wait, what? I already read this. The withdrawn. Fuck. Withdrawn. Household. The withdrawn did spawn from the wild witch Milleth, in which whose vigilant pursuit of the unknown and unknowable. Okay, let's do that again. The withdrawn did spawn forth from the wild witch Milleth, in whose vigilant pursuit of the unknown and the unknowable, I always felt a certain kinship. Whether the withdrawn were Millet's kin by blood or merely worshippers, we trusted one another not to ask, or care. What mattered was Millet chose the most audacious minds who stopped at nothing short of the impossible. Though ever distant, the withdrawn revealed to us such truths about the land they long lay hidden, even to one such as I. Their knowledge has ever awakened the newfound depths of consciousness. They lead us all to better know ourselves. Tempers? Is this new? The Tempers. Myr, the Horned One, formed the Tempers upon his own ideals. Engraved in this triumvirate a basic truth about the dual rules of strength and gentleness. The Horned One, he has a dualistic nature for as long as he and I consider each a friend. The stories I am told about Myr's youth describe no one I know. All of us are capable of more. I once was a nymph that could not write. Myr once was a man that could not think. Tempers were ordinary folk. Now they rise to greatness, always striving, never overreaching. They are not like Myr himself, rather they are what Myr wished he could be. Okay. On mercy. Mercy is the on mercy. Is the blessed born. Mercy is the beating heart of any. Mercy is the beating heart of a truly free society. Mercy, even for the perpetrators of the darkest deed. As our liege Solium Myr drifted in a notion of regret, he found there mercy, or rather, it found him. and it saved his life. Mercy, freedom, they are intertwined. A society which raises a clenched fist against its own shall follow the doomed path of the Empire of Sar. Ours shall be a merciful society. May the perpetrators of the darkest deeds be sent to join us here, where they may learn as we have. Mercy shall engender union among all of our different kind. We shall stand shoulder to shoulder, equals in the same society. Okay. Sir Gilman. After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet, contemplative mood. Salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth, and in doing so, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. Then he falls silent for a time. Sense him growing very emotional. In noble rookie, this knight found kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning, such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, this knight is so pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom. Very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue trading even harder than before. Rookie Greentail! This knight shall train on until such time he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave for you, for this time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in this rite. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He'll bows low and bids you good evening. Fuck, I like that guy. You once again find yourself amid the serene walkways of moonlight alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deign to shine for you again. Bidet. Bide your time. You have returned to a place of respite. Respite or respite? I already asked that. Please make yourself comfortable as such as you can. You are at the mercy of the stars, but I expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, you shall return by then, for there is something I must do. There from atop Sacred Mountain, you gaze down into the abyss that is the downside. You wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. There upon the Sacred Mountain, you and your companions once more await the night the stars begin to shine again. The plan of which you are all a part is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation stood almost 1,000 years, is in turmoil. If your companions return there through liberation rite, what sort of place shall they be coming back to? Many moons pass. One evening, amid a downpour with no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wolford requests everybody to convene. You understand he has an announcement of some sort. Soon everyone is assembled. Writes a flame. And Wolford regards the group. Everyone, there is an aspect of our plan which I have not talked about with you at length. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? Let's question hang in the moment in the air. I'll tell what I see in all of you. In all of us. I see in all of us living vision of the 8 scribes themselves, each one among them hailing from the different tribes which later formed our commonwealth. My observation does not come from the pompousness, I think, rather I believe the scribes themselves desire, or shall I say desire, such a course. Together, they created all this ceremony of which we are now part. These exiles, liberated through their rites, went on and found Commonwealth, based on their values and their teachings. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit and culture from which the Commonwealth arose so many centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side in solidarity, the people all shall see what we reflect in the values they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely on their own. Anyway, we're still missing one key representative, on behalf of Moth and Miller. And I happen to know a certain bag dweller who I think shall fit, for the most part, splendidly indeed. Is this Big Bertha? Emotion for someone to approach. A certain bog dweller slithers forward. You recognize her straight away. Bertrude, not Big Bertha. It is my pleasure to introduce you to a dear old friend of mine, who I believe you met. Welcome to the Nightwings, Bertrude. The bug dweller called Big Bertrude, or something guttural by the way of breathing. We are to understand that you require further aid from us. Yes, dear Bertrude, the time has come. Bertrude here is far and away the most accomplished alchemist whom I ever met. You soon will find that she knows more about much of the rites as well. Bertrude looks you and your fellow exiles each in turn. Bertrude. We frighten you, apparently. Everyone is silent as Bertrude searches their expression. Then trembles small ones and holds well-dialed tongues. Let's remove them. She takes her leave without another word. Please excuse Bertrude's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Everyone disperses. It seems now that the ranks of the Nightwings are complete. Bertrude joined the group, sense her powerful presence. Now then, my boy, perhaps you notice the stars bright once more hovering behind the stubborn reins. Meaning, it is time we get back to business. Indeed, once more several stars bright shine with cold, storming sky. The stars themselves shall wait the will of the Nightwings. Six. Ooh, the essence. Chastity. Holy shit, you're losing their fate. Right, still the next liberation 3, okay. Okay, who is this? You again? Oh, that guy. Firehearts are led by Wormster Deluge. Your record against them is 1-0. 0-1. 1-1. Let's push you down. Says me. But due to the face Manly again, something about him puts me off. Tease all this rights business like it'll make him rich and famous. You and Hedwin go to over what you know is your next adversary. H. Manly Thunderstuff. The offspring of semi-famous sap industrialist, he was born into wealth and lived into the lap of luxury, never having to fend out for himself. When he came of age, he soon was offered cushy ambassador position that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew so proficient at doing nothing much at all that he started spending all his family riches to assert his fame and status. One day, he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, particularly a stern Commonwealth diplomat who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. Manly was very disappointed by all of this, but soon saw in it an opportunity, for he knew well that in the inner circles, there were those who had gone into exile and returned. Thanks to this connection, he tracked down Chastity deep in the waking wood. He finagled his way onto the triumvirate using his well-known warring skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of greater influence while he secured a way back to his home. He continues making hollow promises. It would explain a lot of council makers in the Commonwealth all turn out to be like him. Anyway, we ought to get some rest after today. See you in the morning. You bid Hedwin a good night and take your leave. It is too late now to prepare for flight, so you arrange to depart first thing in the morning. Oh hey, Big Bertrude. What is this? Words of Solomur, last of his name. With these blackened nails, I do hereby inscribe the rights of flame. The bylaw shall be written here in full. We 8 decree the rights a test of one's true worth in body, mind, and spirit. Now until the stars abandon us, this shall be binding law within the downside. Those who deem worthy of the rights are to regain their freedom from the downside and return whence they came. Exile shall conduct the rights as one of the 9 triumvirates and look toward the stars for guidance on the path. Exile shall bear this book as status. Yep. Essential structure. The essential structure overrides as well. You're chosen by the... Wait. I already read that. That's tutorial, right? Reading this, yep, that's a tutorial. Yeah, that's the tutorial. Yo. Yo. You find Big Bertrude looking about the black bag in a disapproving way. She fixes her gaze on you, and her expression doesn't change. Ah, such a pattern added to this wagon since we looked upon it last, unsightly. We remember you. From the bold flagging hands, then thou must be the reading one. To whom Sandalwood referred. She moves sitting close, studying you. You recall that mere touch of a bug grown in the southern and induced paralysis or worse. That one says Steve can extract meaning from that tome. It was a feat we wish to witness for ourselves. Thy flesh has seen but the smallest fraction of years which are ours with soot, and yet we are expected to believe that you can understand the books of Wryl. Then she backs away for someone else has joined her. Hail, Bertrude, madam. Is everything to your liking this time, or is there something more which you require? Ah, we have been unable to locate supply of rotten gizzard extracts among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. It is possible that Wolfred has a small supply among his possessions here. If you would care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. That would be agreeable with us. Then after you, madam. As they depart, you think you see Lone Minster nods his head your way. Okay, let's destroy the chastity. You rise early in the morning, though Bertrude is already awake, she scowls at you. What did I do? Good morning, reader. Bertrude, I trust your stay has been not too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood, the comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us from here to lower ground. Let us get on with all of this. Reader, the reader here shall do so. Once the group is ready, I thank you for your patience. Oh shit. Soaring far above Sklorian shore. Notice Panther gazing down at frozen cliffs below. That damn place down here. I like it least of all. I think among everywhere we've been, I'm thankful that there's been no reason to return. Reminds me of my home is all. The high-wing remnants. We all grew accustomed to the thinner air. I mean the cliffs reaches the clouds above your commonwealth. But it was not the nicest place. Little wonder that my sister settled for a rather warmer base of operation in this land. There by the nest of Trieste. Anyway, I'm pleased to spend a little time as possible near here. Let's fly on by and go about our business. Gloom hangs thick on a plate from Millis. All around it, you are brave to seek your adversary here again, reader. Many of the downside believe it nothing more than a foul den. They take the tales of the East like Astralborn to be mythology, embellished through their telling over time. You have met others such as Witch, Udmild, who believe otherwise, although whichever their beliefs, I know none of would go near this place unless the stars demanded it. As shall your coming rights against the chest have taken place in complete secrecy, as always rights have. Go to Fallowfield then. You arrive again as soil grounds are flagging hands, already anticipating the sinking feeling that comes with its place. This time Bertrude has something to say for it. We shall show you how to withstand these less pleasant qualities of this locale. reveals various styles and minor enhancements that help counteract the spirit draining effects of the region. Soon everyone is feeling better, if but for the assurances. Henceforth, you shall not suffer penalties or hope in this region. Thanks to Bertrude. Thanks, Bertrude. Wolfred is pouring over a cup and book of rice as you approach. He looks upon you and smiles. Road to Freedom, written in the book that hardly anyone believes exists. Fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel how absurd all of this, my boy. Tell me something though. I've spent so much this time considering the book, but known so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. You had some time to turn through this by now. So what do you think? Worth all the fuss? Honestly, you find it fascinating. It's a Wolfred that the book has fascinated you, and what you have never seen anything quite like it. You nod slowly as you describe your experience with it. Share the sentiment. You have in your possession a genuine artifact from the forgotten time. How much of it is exactly true, and how much of it is the scribe's retelling of events? I find it endlessly fascinating to consider, I must admit. Puts away his copy of the book with care. It is amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are, made of, has withstood the ravaging effects of time quite well. The ideas they contain remained rather provocative as well. To think that Commonwealth disavows the existence of this book despite official recognition of the aged scribes. Although the reasons why are in there, written plain. How fascinating that its secrets have been kept for all this time. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in its teachings. I used to teach a version of its history. To have access to the real thing has brought me some small pleasure. Let us be certain to preserve this volume for whomever shall be next to use it. Turns his attention to other matters and bids you to a good afternoon. Having reached the fallow field, you decide to accompany Pei for a walk among soiled grounds. Your conversation soon turns to matters of the rites, which you discuss at length. Oh, mister, I think you must be right about what you just said. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense you gain a deeper understanding of it all. Ooh, nice. Oh, come on! God damn it. Manly. On a bit manly. Oh, hey guys. Let me tell you something real quick. Now, I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail has moved on or something like that. Well, I just want you to know he was one of my favorite customers. Because of that, I'm giving him great deals, okay? No, you're not. Ruby's not here. Man, I'm bad at math. You guys take care, okay? Thanks for doing business. Ooh, what's with you? Nice. I'm gonna try you now. Nice. It's way too low. Yeah, let's do that. What do you want, Bay? Bay seems to be speaking to herself again. She's unaware of your presence or show no sign of it. Mercy, freedom, they are intertwined. Mercy shall engender union among all our different gods. Mercy shall engender human union among all our different gods. Jesus, that's what I thought. I know she can read, and I've read that passage before. She's reciting passages from the Book of Rites. Though to your knowledge, she cannot read. Freedom to the worthy, the downside cannot let us go free. That's freedom to the worthy. That not so, O Saint Triesta. Is that not the conclusion which you formed with your 7 most trusted friends? She pauses for a while, as though listening, nods her head from time to time. Yes, I see. Well, I'm ever grateful to you, Saint Triesta, for your guidance and your presence. I wish all of your friends safe passage among the stars. It must be so very beautiful out there. With your wings, you can fly freely, can't you, Saint? You can visit me at any time and come go as you please from the stars all the way here. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free, I know. And yet sometimes I wish I was like you or like Miss Pamitha. But I know I am way because I am meant to be this way. And I know that is your... Oh, that you are always watching. So thank you, Saint Cheers. It is... Thank you for and your friends. She wanders out in the afternoon, leaving you to consider her words. Shit! The scribes were mythical figures. They worshipped the stars. It was stars that lighted the way Farno's Gomer. Or so leaders thought. Ah! I missed a fucking passage. Okay, well, let's commence the ride. Everything is prepared. The night is just beginning to take hold above the gloomy hollows of Pit of Millet. When Wolfred gets your attention. Wryl, I suppose you might remember our first meeting with that manly Tinderstaff. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he is an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when we last saw him, you might recall that I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan, should he know of my involvement. And so... Oh shit! You gotta join us? I shall have to be discreet here, as I am the Nightwings once again. I can no longer hide from him outright, perhaps though he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, it seems that we have the right to conduct. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not do that. Maybe later. Big Bertrand can bounce long distances in the rides because several others are in her hour blast.
The much vaunted reader has returned, and it would appear his ranks grow stronger. Consorting with the bog-crone Bertrude, are we? How very strange that you befriended her. At any rate, your adversaries in this rite shall be the Chastity. Put out their flame and walk the path to liberty.
My, what do we have here? Why, the Nightwings. Come to grace us with their presence once again. You do remember losing to us last time, hmm? Since Wolfred reaching out to you. Reader, let us indulge him for a time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And my, the colors of the raiments. I mean, they are rather gaudy in this light. I have to say, though I mean no offense at this, of course. So do you suppose Rite is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. If you must know, I'm expecting important message. On the other side, no less, come on. There's something is brewing out there. some sort of unrest. So yes, it's very important measure. Sent all this way by those imp couriers. And I must say, those little things, their services are greatly not cheap. Though I'm not sure I could get you a good deal on their services if you wish. Perhaps the contact lab's one back home, huh? All I ask is, of course, you stand aside to let justice prevail. As we ought. For I have date with destiny not long from now, upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking for some time until at last, right, is set to start. I need to push him down the ranks. Hold a moment, reader. The Crown Bertrand's leader forth wearing the raiments of the rights. Now Bertrand is among our ranks. It would be best if you became familiar with her repertoire. You have no obligation to make use of her abilities, of course. Good Bertrand, please show the reader something of your aptitude. We expect thou shalt be soon inclined to bring our sources to bear. Long have you studied the rights of thine. Let us show you thee what we know of them thus far.
The bog-crone Bertrude shows herself in full. Though I have to wonder what became of her accomplices. Of one accomplice in particular. You watch yourself around her, reader. None are sentenced into exile without sufficient cause.
Man, that's fucking good though. I need to get that timing right. There we go. Now then, reading one, that our freedom is of little consequence to us. We side you because of Sandalwood, because of his plan. We shall aid you in the rights, we shall aid you in the plan, thus we are at his disposal, in our dead beating. Oh boy. Oh my, look. This wonderful assembly of exiles from all different corners. Such a colorful retinue uniting have. You know, I heard the most preposterous rumor about you. That you are harboring an especially notorious criminal. One who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Wolfram. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true. Anyhow, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstuff, and truly it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manly introduced your privacy, as you said choosing your triumvirate. You could not be less welcome. Seems to be searching someone in your ranks. Shit. Manly seems to respond with behavior similar to his own. You suggest Manly to perhaps ought to check his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the ride. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to bid all your salutations, for I so enjoy getting to meet fellow exile face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I ought to check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly. Good luck! Manny leaves at last, leaving you to focus on the ride again.
Now we shall get started.
What do you have? As a pressing strong when it's spotting faster than usual. Against a larger aura. If Manly is banished, shovings shall automatically spawn near his Pyre until it returns. Self-gain, bribery. Tidmore. Oh no, avenging aid.
Bertrude. Go. Sir Gilman. It is done.
This knight has much appreciation for foes with silver tongues. They are among his favorite 9 kinds to vanquish.
You're kind of frightened today.
Are you quite ready, Nightwings? I doubt you are.
Sound good.
Because my colleagues of the chastity. Oh shit, I didn't see their items. A trigger 2 with things that'll take you on by surprise. Just watch. Oh, come on.
So fiercely fought.
God
Your
damn it!
adversaries did not hesitate.
Okay, fuck.
There goes the harp.
Oh, come on. Holy fuck!
Good. Blessed be. Pathetic. The orb quenches the flame.
Oh my god.
Sinners. By the scribes. Out with you all. Beauteous.
Oh, how very charming this display, but quit it now. Let old Manly put an end to all of this before you make a terrible mistake. Shit.
Engulfed within the aura. How very fortunate. Beneath contempt.
Shit.
A devious maneuver.
Okay.
This is the road to ruin.
What the fuck?
Wake you up. A bit of a blunder. All of the chastity gone. Pyre's aim was true. Careless. A stifled effort.
Fuck! How the f-
Done. The chastity prevail. The rite conducted with aplomb. The rite is complete.
Alas, how wonderful of him to prevail in the rites, not just gain against any old triumvirate, but mind you, the right wings themselves. Oh, they shall make a splendid tale indeed. Wilfred watches in silence as he gloats. Keep spouting off like that, Manly. You shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such fear within your heart there, don't you? Coming from the aristocracy. Now an exile. How they must speak of you. What they would think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do. Wilfred remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see now. Then Wilfred recedes into the shadows. Wait, my head, who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta, fine evening to you. It's been a pleasure, genuinely so. Manny stumbles away in and there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for the time. A bit of mercy for his sake, for my people's sake. As well, should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, running into me. Now, let's be off, before he catches up with us again.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes. Honor is elusive, O Sir Gilman. Yet
So grateful
enlightenment
that is this night for glorious occasion that you give him strong passenger performing. And now forbidden to die and 60 dominion.
Only wings could speed us on.
All in all, having to
greater
unlearn everything I've learned goes
understanding.
somewhat faster than expected. Nice.
The ancient crone called Bertrude opened up her
Thus, as our grasp of ancient sources grow ever stronger still. So recovery, I can both get this and we just fucking deal 5 damage, whatever. But yeah, I think let's press on our mastery.
The secrets of the Wild Witch revealed.
Ooh, I want that. That's so good though.
Until the next rite.
Okay. Punishing your adversary in rights can create opportunity for you to douse their pyre. After failing to prevail over the chastity in this evening's clash, you return to the wagon, find Volfred and alone in the midst of conversation. Most strange. That this one star should be eliminated now. This is not what I expected. Nor I, Volfred, sir. Then Volfred noticed you there. Reader, Dark and I observe strange glowings in the sky is all. It appears the star of Kilmer, rope caller, is illuminated now. It is but another star, except our models and predictions of the cosmos did not anticipate this. Anyway, go see for yourself. I shall make the wagon ready in the meantime. You see only a single shining star illuminated far above. It is just as Volfred indicated. You regard the looming star. Wryl moved the rogue star. Ooh, he's a rogue. Oh man, chastity. I don't want you back in the Commonwealth. Ooh, fuck you guys. Okay. Then we are summoned to the Isle of Kilmer. Deep within the Deathless Tempest. Have you been there before, Troy? So long ago, I scarce recall the time, only the scent. It is the place where the creatures native to this land sprang forth. Reader, let's not concern ourselves with superstition held about that place. We'll set forth at the dawn. Soon see for ourselves what to make of it. Hey, Big Bertrude. Find Bertrude asleep or perhaps deep in trance. Or even you sense nothing from her. Edwin notices and joins you to check on her. Haven't seen her like this before. She's barely breathing. She's not responding. Leans forward to closer look when caught the dying advance. Knave! Dare thee disturb our slumber. I'm terribly sorry, Bertrude. The reader and I, we were just checking out to make sure you were alright, because how we saw you there just now. And how exactly did you see us there just now? Well, you appear to be dormant, or perhaps... Did you think that we had simply perished here, perchance? Crumpled over in our ancient age, a weakling barely clinging to his wretched coil? No, I mean, maybe. I sincerely apologize for having disturbed you, Bertrude. I know this must be an adjustment. Having to be around someone like me, maybe the others too. If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, we shall yield to thy flirtations, boy. Flirtation. Wait, no, I know that our hearts belong already to another, boy. Thou knowest of nothing of our ways, whilst working or in dreams. Thus we advise thee ample caution in thy future interactions, as we use thee as subject for our sorceries. However, we do appreciate thy flattery. Thine advances make us feel like a young Tad once more. We are among the most sought after of our kind in Southern bugs. Wisely, Edwin remains silent. Thou art free to depart now, boy. Edwin turns to leave, but know that we do appreciate the taking check up on him while we drink. And know that our stay amongst you have been comfortable enough thus far. Thank you, Bert. Thou art welcome, boy. Despite the oddness of the exchange you witnessed, we sense that Edwin and Bertrand gain better understanding of each other. Cool. it joins you to soar above higher waters of fortress from side from. Among its cursed qualities, it seems that wretched storm means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downsides small meat storage, I suppose. The wagons driving seems not to mind. At least in fact, they seem to more animated now, ever than usual, sir. Perhaps they feel some sort of connection to this place, Drake. Do you suppose the dissidents were able to make it here intact? They are seated to the stars, though. Shall soon know for certain. That we shall. Take us, please, reader. Ooh, vocations. Yeah, let's go with vocations. You make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west where you first reach to the shores beyond. You wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden amidst its waters. For now, you have some time left before continuing on. Ooh, Sir Gilman! Let's read first. Inspect. Deathless Tempest. In words of Molten Millith, the Wild Witch. We waited for the Deathless Tempest to subside. We waited, but the Underking, he merely laughed and laughed. For the Deathless Tempest does not subside. What lies beneath a stretch of sea caused to an upheaval is best left to myth and speculation. We made passage nonetheless. The sorcerer's aid and fortune, scarce seeing our surrounding environs. We did not detect landform. To the west, Solyam Mer detected that there's presence treacherous aid to lure him into exile, and then followed him. In turn, Mer, in his wisdom, thought it best be avoided. At last, did we arrive in distant lands, though seeing them provided little comfort. Tiny tempest. Entertaining, but would unleash calamity if it ever come bottle. God damn it. Why do you fucking keep one? Call for me, lovely reader? Leave me alone, reader. I'm in no mood to talk to you at this time. She's concerned about something. She cannot sense what, and she refuses to say. I see little need to keep on blundering about to you, as once I did. I should have not let you in. Begone. My services are yours, but this place is my own. Aww. You need not ask me twice. Simply verify which one of yours shall be subject of my scrutiny. Ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sir Gilbert. Think the teamwit of a worm has any chance? Roshi, you are correct. I put little stock in him myself, so let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears in heat of something. Master Reader, is this knight perchance in trouble of something? William says it. They can affect close quarters, their aura strays. Yeah, but they're bad at throwing. Parisian Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, worm. You answer to me here. As you will, your highness. Your highness. I like the sound of that, though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me, worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own. To the guidance of your reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, your highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Oh boy. Hell yeah. Ouch. Ow! That's 25, dude! Wait, did I pick up the ball, didn't I? Fuck! Holy shit. Ouch! Hey, still alive. Okay, fuck me. Damn it, Sandra! Stop beating me! Just want the item. Just give it. Curses! Laughable. The worm lacks any concept of his foolishness. I'll tell you not to waste my time, worm. Once more, worm. Then is it? Fine, let us go. What talisman you have? Oh, so fast! Yeah, I was too fast. I have no control over that. Son of a fucking bitch. Ow! God damn it. Ow! Okay, this is very hard. Yes. Don't call him an idiot, he's just dumb. Okay. Shit! Shit. need 2 more. What? There's a wall there! The fuck was that? Okay. Yeah, Sandra, you win. Holy shit. God damn it. God fucking piece of shit. Okay, I know how to use it now. Son of a bitch! What the fuck? Okay, nice. Huzzah! This knight prevails. I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now farewell. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorcerer's test. Huh! By the scales of Under King Horus! What is that you have? Horus scale. Yeah, I think jump is very good for him. So let's do that. You're very good, but this is great. After having reached the murky waters of Sharp Shoal, an icy flow near the Isle of Kilmer, started enough for landing. You volunteer to survey the grounds, but you prepare to head out. However, your companion beat you to it in this case. You shall circumnavigate the area without thy name. They depart, leaving it to rest up. Then they later return with nothing much to report. You are feeling better and are in means of deciding which vacation to pursue. Glory! You have much come to understand the book. You recite its passage by heart. Have you internalized its teaching? In its lack of limits, you experience yours. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or within, you cannot tell. Righteousness. Nice. Messenger Inc. News rumors from the other side coming southing towards your wagon. Here in the dark waters of the Deathless Tempest. Let it in and offer it some light of refreshment, as Rookie would have done. Dave's message turned out to be about. He learned Rookie's present hero will have been forgiven since his return to Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Rookie always claimed to have, had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agent, gave them ample information thus emboldening their rank. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Rookie said. From something Rookie said. God damn it. It simply reads, the rest of you get her back here soon or else. To thank the messenger for the report, sorry, that's all your companions talk. Hard to believe he would have turned out living in that kind of luxury. Or maybe he got used to it here. The days aren't quite so bright without him, though sounds like he's doing well out there. Don't you think he must be sad to have turned down the house? I hope he isn't sad. Seems that Wintail has himself a conscience after all. I understand this Rookie holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Ah, the noble Rookie. He's a shining example unto us all. Harakiri. He's always happy to learn that Rookie joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. The news of Rookie liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. The messenger imps accept some scraps to eat from you and rushes off. Your companions gain +1 hope in your extract. Your wagon shuddered to a halt at Isle of Kermer. Bizarre outcroppings give it a forbidding feel. At the distance, you hear good, gibbering noises like the Bravimps. Ooh, commence to right. Isle of Kelma. Oh, guys, you find me all the way out here? I mean, this is extra special customers, huh? I'm only joking. Only joking. You're the only customers I got. Yes, you're again, only joking about that too, because I got tons of customers. It's just they already bought a lot of stuff today, but they're not here, okay? Anyways, I check a little something here that maybe you'll be interested in hearing about these little numbers we're on. Check them out. Ooh. Holy shit! I think this is supposed to be couple love birds. You know what I mean? But anybody could probably use them. Provided they buy them off me. Yeah, I was gonna get them for myself, but let me know if you want them. That's fucking expensive though. Well, I guess maybe I should pack it up for the day. Fucking sad, dude. The Isle of Kelmer. Loose color 100 miles to scholar. The trader Kaelmer rope collar, whereas he brought about the Empire's fall. Whereas he nearly claimed the life of our dear Solium. We forgive him. We have forgiven him, we have certain thanks to him, for he has played a vital part in the Star's plan. Not for him, then we, the Eight, would never have a line. We never found the rope collar. We fled into the sea, towards the Nile, which we knew well to avoid. It was where we think Elmer's started mantle finally did him in, among the wild imp. If the stars ever converge above that isle, it shall be to signify that their long dance across the sky is drawing close. You stand before the bizarre outcroppings of the Isle of Kelmer. The sky darkens, and in the distance you hear the sound of gibbering creatures growing louder. The sound of it unnerving, and after the fellow exiles remain quiet, they are fixed to stars above. Soon something in the sky above begins to stir. There we go, boys! We're fighting dogs again! Lord Gandalf. Shit! Need to win. It's stronger than the Black Buckets behind because they really no.
A glorious eve to you as ever, O you exiles of the Nightwings. The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Kaelma. Here you
Holy
are to be
shit, this
surrounded
looks
by
good.
even more gibbering nitwits than usual. The adversaries you are to confront shall be the dissidents. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now, prepare yourselves.
Now that, mates, looks like we're gonna have to take this one little serious this time. That's right, cause they ain't got Grintail cutting up their ranks no more. He's back home now with his dear old man where he belongs. Right time you 9 rings up that deadbeat. Gotta have some standards after all. Just the same, we're gonna stamp you into the ground. Get ready. Shit.
Who shall stand together here this night? Edwin. Sir Gilman. Bertrude. Very well.
We await Ancient Right's commencement. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Throw them to shreds. As the rite commences, the aims throughout the cavernous area roar with excitement. Our struggles, in our plan, mere entertainment to these lonesome creatures. Begging your pardon, sir. The aims of Allah is quite passionate about the right. Just now they offered bounty in soul. For Trevor proves worthy. They pay us in exchange for what, exactly? Or did they get soul for that matter? My understanding is they wish to see us perform various feats of glory. As for the source of the world, we can say how much soul lies to us over this sea. What? Within this sea? Reader, it may seem beneath you, but the opportunity is real if the soul can be of benefit. Indeed, well done, reader, my boy. It is yours to decide if entertaining these side creatures is a justifiable distraction during this affair. We trust your judgment. No, let us not distract you further here. Okay?
Didn't see it coming. Commence. The path
Got
to
him.
glory laid bare.
Banish exiles in a single hour cast.
Poor Edwin.
God damn it, get out of my way.
Ow.
Nice. Shit.
In the name of Solium Mirth.
Nice. Things grow more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spilling onto the sacred grounds. Oh, you little buggers, what do you think you're doing? Busted little imps, they're getting real agitated, right?
What are those blasted creatures doing? This is a sacred tradition, not some boorish spectacle.
Shit!
Oh, you poor Nightwings. You left yourselves wide open.
Well, we got the 3.
Quite an exchange.
Oh god!
Tough luck, Nightwings. Tis what the scribes ordain.
Okay, I have to get serious here.
You off?
Oh, come on!
The orbs are cleaned again. Remember everything which you hold dear. No more than a lick of flame remains.
Shit!
Barker leaps headlong into the fire.
That's Barker. Barker's gone. Oh no, I don't have stamina.
The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Nice.
Alas, forget me. Now take it.
Son of a bitch.
Turn of events. A shameful outcome. Oh dear. Beneath contempt.
Fuck. Okay, both last.
You have left your clutches.
Oh, come on. Nice.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail again. They pulled together ere their pyre sputtered out.
That was close.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
What happened back there, mates? I'll have your hands for this.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Nice.
Gertrude's lust for knowledge becomes
Strange designs of
manifest.
the 8 scribes. Their everlasting sorceries are strong within this land. Shall see make for the use of them, we think.
Until the next run.
After you and your fellow exiles prevail against the dissidents, you find a lone minstrel tending to one of your own. Edwin seems to be unwell, although you cannot sense why. How are you feeling, sir? I've been worse, but my limbs can barely move. It's like I'm hardly here. I see. Then please do not exert yourself or try. Lord Minstrel motions for you to come closer. Reader. Reader. Edwin appeared to rather be disoriented and more fatigued than usual, reported feeling not entirely present. Symptoms of banishment sickness. Oh shit. He should be able to take part in light activities, I think, but no under circumstances shall he be able to conduct the coming rite. Now then, how to keep you from the stars above. Please go have a look at them for all of us. I think our answer to depart this place. Hedwin got banishment. Sorry, it shine for you, revealing various paths forward. You gaze into the darkness of the night. So I cannot use them very often. 1, 2, and a third one. Chastity. We're gonna go with chastity. Users. Yeah, let's do that. If we lose, they're gonna overtake chastity. Right? Or maybe not. I don't know. It's good to know that Dalbert, Oldheart, and the Fate are still going at this still. I once feared for them. The respect for traditions of the righteous sometimes held them back. He then shares with you what details he obtained for your next exercise. Dalbert Oldheart, an adversary who showed you respect and even generosity despite his advanced age. He also made a formidable opponent, he and his son. The so-called Almer the Helpless. Ever present in his father's side, he was abandoned as an infant before Dalbert found him and raised him as his own. Dalbert taught his son everything he knew from his cultural heritage, and as a descendant of one of the Alpha Chiefs, thought a descendant from Jormungandr Manimane. However, this more vocal attempt to preserve old church tradition in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears, or even roused anger of officials. One day, he insisted celebrating Pang Song, an old prayer holiday which in single Pang of course vanquished an entire Imperial brigade. Against the wishes of his family. His family's caution was well founded in this case. He was taken into custody. As for Almer, and his father led away, he put enough of a fight that he wound up sharing his father's cell. Soon enough, his sentence. In the downside, their faith brought them in contact with a pack of spiritual curse residing in the Jormungandr Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Faith. They have since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within the striking distance, yet still they long find a way to return to their ancestral home and family. Perhaps Commonwealth saw not separating these two even in their exile as an act of mercy. Still, our sympathies ought to stray us from our course. Good night, my boy. You bid Fulford good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn to continue your travels. I myself, the dissidents, in words of Hav swallowed the accursed. I myself, Hav, did form the dissidents under this simple tenet. Those who do not belong, belong. The other scribes, some of them showed at first reluctant to allow an imp, and one accursed, to designate one of the 9 triumvirates, but Myr, the horned one, stubborn as he was, stood by my side. In time, they came to understand, for I remained as ever at their side, a living proof of their absurdity. The dissidents are an extension of my oddity. Those who do not adhere, they are not to be discarded, underestimated, or dismissed. They are necessary, as are those who against the day rebel. Bertrude! You're not accustomed to seeing Bertrude smiling, and yet there she is, doing just that. Soon see why. You have observed for now her manner seems to soften to the degree whenever Wolfred is around. Only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret? Dare I ask, dear Bertrude? It appears they are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. Flame resistant inks, sandalwood. It's the inks themselves which kept those volumes from burning to ash. Flame resistant inks. Of course! The good officers who came to visit, they were so intent on burning all the evidence they did not seem to think the evidence were far from perfect. Alas, they later found a way to burning the stomach press regardless. Your written words, they move us many times. Many others whom we knew, there in the southern
Lore
bonds.
distintas.
No matter, dear Bertrand, what done is done. Listen, we made it difficult for them. Is that not so? While introducing some of our fellow citizens to new ideas. Perhaps. My words would not have reached near as far, half as many, or as for not for you. Not to mention how I managed to lead them for another decade or so. I am ever thankful for your sacrifice. The thing shall not be necessary, son. Well, you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Berkeley, for helping me fulfill modest author's dreams. What good's a stomach breast without good eggs? Not good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then, even still, through this new ordeal thou hast no love for us, is that not so? Bertrand. We understand full well. There needs not further explain itself. There are different kinds of love, Bertrand. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Underwood. They each remain silent for a time. Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrand. Placid things they are. They act well on their own. He puts away his pipe. I am blessed with you to have you in my life, back in the Commonwealth and here. As well, I mean that, although now, I know that it's not enough. First, Bertrand does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Hey, Underwood, it is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting response, brushing past you. As she goes. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. As well as politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in their long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw certain strength from one another. Continue your journey. Go here. Black Basin. Your wagon touches down in the Black Basin where you first met Alfred and found it as well. You briefly wonder what might have happened had your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remains of the hunted. Ooh. The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart. Black Basin, words of molten lit. The Wild Witch. Arriving upon the blackened mountain crags, tolerable only by a hard siesta, we pressed towards a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in its roots, noxious crevices lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history, but we had little time to excavate. Our supplies by then were thin. Further, we are lost, and our attempts to circumnavigation all had failed. It was Luz Glorian who reached out last onto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then, we at last could see the sacred Mount Alodiel in the distance. Once more you have returned to me. What is it, Ritter? I thought I told you to be gone. She's pushing you away as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Does that sound good to you, O Reader? Imagine not having to access the loathsome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to go by without my tutelage. I can imagine just fine myself. I was once a weapon, used to kill the Emperor. Attempt to kill him anyway. Now I am once again a tool, being exploited, then to be discarded. Go on then, go about your business, and let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. Oh good. Just as I was beginning to feel more bored today even than usual. Pamita! You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials with Pamita. Oh, you mean the Facey Harp? She may yet be taught some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let us bring her forth. Soon Pamitha arrives in heat of summons. Call for me, Riddle darling? Ah, it's that crystal. Then let's hash it out. I'm ready. Harp such as Pamitha Thane has very high mobility in the rights and fly clear over the adversary. The Parisian thunder appears and fasten her mask. Listen well, Harp. You answer to me here. Oh, bossy one. Sure. Then, go on, tell me more. That's a delightful student for change. Come, and let us see what you can do. Left your own devices. Save for your reader's vigilance, of course. Let's show her what she wants to see, then read it down. Oh, shit. Oh, come on! Got him. What the fuck was that jump? Man, I should use her more often. There now. Is everybody happy? Oh, happy as can be. My doubtless pretty Harp. So good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient. You passed my test. You have my congratulations, both of you, to your lovely reader. Now be gone from here, before I have any second thoughts. Sentence into exile in the dark side is a sentence for life. You've lived the tales of a mystic path to freedom. Hey, that Sandra can sure use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she? Say, what's you up there, darling? Holy shit. That's fucking good. Something about the gnarled roots of the cinder gives Cecil strong intuition to explore area. Together you set out to take a look. Hooray! Cecil wishes to accompany you on your patrol. There seems to be nothing in particular in the vicinity, but then Cecil raises his voice. Cecil seems to have found something he wants you to see. The object in question is lodged deep in the ground and bears the mark of the rites. You sense you may be able to secure its content, but the mystic ward will not be easy to undo. Attempt to open it. Focus all your mental faculties on the mystic ward sealing the box content. Soon you are left exhausted, but the box leads and fastens. Inside it is a talisman, placed there only by one of your predecessors in the rise from ages past. Ooh, I don't need that. I'm gonna sell that. Yo, what up? Edwin seems preoccupied with something, but sees you as you approach. You have banishment, right? Hey, you, my friend. Come join me for a bit. The smile returns to you as you draw near. What a mess we gotten ourselves into. Something I feel bad about. Back when we found you in the sandfolds. Yep. Did you have any idea what you were getting into? Say it has gone well as can be expected. You reply that for all the struggles you have had to face together with this group, you remain grateful for this journey. Or is it not so that through such a struggles are the bonds of friendship made stronger? Edwin nods his head in agreement.
Tirana Venitas.
I think you're right about that. I guess if you can read the stars, then reading matters of the heart may not be all that difficult either. There's nothing for more sometime.
Te vade crare.
Look, there's something else I wanted to tell you. You guided us through this whole ordeal. We've come to depend on you having you around. But when the time comes, I hope you do what's best for you. I know being part of a group like this is supposed to be all about the group, all about the greater goal. I get that. It's just, I don't think you owe any more to me or anybody here. All of us, we all have our problems, right? We wouldn't be here if we didn't. We're all part of this, and we're helping one another through it. But in the end, no one's responsible for our own problems except us. So whether it's that business between Pamitha and Tamitha, or Sir Gilman and his honor, or me, or anybody here,
Sakirana.
it's for each of us to sort it out. I like to think that. That's why we're here. The perspective that we gain knowing each other, I think he helped us make it this far. But in the end, our problems are our own. No one's expecting you or anyone to set them right for us. Or so I keep saying to myself. It's all any one of us can do to deal with our own problem. Other than that, to deal with each other's. I'm bad at reading. I'm a reader. I think we're all just grateful at this point to have each other for
Me
support.
grazie stare.
So thank you, my friend. For yours, now take care. I'm off for a bit. He lays a hand on your shoulders as he heads out into the light. Blade of You. I think this is gonna be our last game for today. Commence the ride. Wait. The Glade of Liu from Lu's Chlorian. Never have I witnessed an affront to nature. Mine and everyone's quite like the poison woods of limbless Arzek, the tyrant in its suffocating influence. I shall leave it to the boastful Underking to tell you more of the Arzek's vanquishing. Suppose I might tell you something the glade that he protected, which became my own, for my own genealogy now occupies the soil there, and tried forevermore to prevent Arzek from taking root again. The brambles of the glade constantly encroaching on themselves and falling once again to dust. This miraculous cycle, reflected in the starlight piercing through the canopy, is to be witnessed whenever the stars invite an audience. Okay, go. Hey guys, I was just thinking, maybe I should have sail or something here. But then, my prices are low as they can go, so I don't think I can. I just can't do it, guys. Let's sell that. Let's sell this. Plus 5. 4. I think we're done. Ah, you guys really are my favorite customers, Downside Travels. Okay. Gonna go with Bay. And Tizo. And you. As you wait from the stars dressed in raiments of the rites, approaches you. What? As you await the stars, a form dressed in the raiments of the rites approaches you and Wolfred. You, at first, presume it for one of your next adversaries, the Fate. But he cannot be one of them. Beside you, Wolfred starts. Something you have never seen him do. You observe the colors he wears. Inverse of the Nightwings. What the fuck? Okay. Wolfred Sandalwood, it has been a while. No, this cannot be. The demon unfastens his mask. Oh shit! That's the guy! The guy who's dead! They say who's dead. You perish. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for years, yet now you live? I do, although these horns, they grew longer. I could walk again. Unbelievable. Then why are you now? Or like, yeah, that's your name. And Erisa is a former exile of the Nightwings, betrayed and abandoned in his moment of glory. No fool will Wolfred to reclaim what is mine by right. Demon Aura agrees with another word, just as the stars above burst to life seem to set the sky aflame. Did you betray Oralek? Did you kill Erisa?
Archbeast Sungris.
Let's do that. Plus 3% enlightenment. The path toward enlightenment compels you to move forward. If you do not prevail in the right, learn what you can from it and press on.
Reader, what lunacy is this? 'Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time around.
What?
This is a mutiny in violation of the sacred law. The exile whom you face, Oralek. Long ago he had his chance, and he relinquished it. He cannot simply claim it now, and I cannot preside over this nonsense. Good night.
What the fuck? What happened to the Fates? Star showed you where to face them. They must have suffered misfortune of some sort. Tampering with the star's design is not permitted, or like cheating the worthy of their rightful liberty is not permitted either, Wolfred. You must know I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Oralek says nothing for a time then. Where are your raimonds, Wolfred? I have refused to wear them since. In show of solidarity to you. And to lead the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see. You're never good at this anyway. We shall see if the new lot of yours is any better. Cannot be serious. What sense is there in us standing against each other? But Oralek puts on his mask and stands ready. I shall crush this lot of yours, Wolfred. You shall see that I am not so easily discarded, and you shall not deny my liberty again. What the fuck did you do, Wolfred? Reader, the adversary whom we face is not one to back down. He was very experienced in the rites, even at the time. So beware, there was no one in this day could prevail against him. And he appears to be even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen this. Okay, Bay. And Tizo. Right? Yeah. Tizo is filled with mixed emotion confronting Oralek, but is prepared to fight. Such a triumvirate you have assembled, Wolfred. Then let us see what they can do. Face me, false Nightwings. Hey, we're not false, we're true. Tizo. Tizo fumbles with his mask. It is good to see you. Oralek reaches for his mask in turn. How's the horn mended? Tizo indicates his horn has not bothered him for a long time now, thanks Oralek for it. Good, we'll recover then. But it is unfortunate to see you standing with them, Tizo. Come with us, no question asked. The proposition seems to catch Tizo off guard. Tizo indicates that he will not abandon his friends, or their quest. He seems to be pleading with Oralek to stand down, to listen, to not give in to his anger. The door that shakes his head puts his mind back on. This is something I must do, little one. Ah, shit. Fuck! Ow, come on! Fuck me. God fucking piece of shit. Okay, okay, we need to be better than this. That's not. Fuck! You have grown weak, dragging through the mud in the good name of the Nine Rings all the while. God damn it. What the fuck was that? True Night Wings? Fuck you. As expected. You call yourself Night Wings, but you are only in name. As for the rites, it is a mockery of what it stands for. All of this, stain upon the legacy of the scribe. Wilfred looks on Orlick, departs without another word. Orlick, forgive me. I feel so overwhelmed. I think because the scribes, I think they speak to me. Lift me up whenever I begin to. I'm going to fall. Oh shit. Holy shit, that's good. Orlick, he has changed. Scars resemble now the one who went travel then. I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he has been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Orlick and I We have some years in common. Story for another day. I need some time to look how will this affect our plan. 37%.
Liberatus.
Reader, sir, Orlick is a principled person. His freedom was denied him when it was just in his grasp. A doleful tale.
Senature.
Wolfred shall tell you more of him in due time. Of that I have no doubt. For now it seems that the star beseech you once again, Jose. There in the infinite dark, one more single star shining brighter than the rest. Aw man, we're gonna go back tomorrow. Gonna do this Solium Golden Star. Oh, we're gonna fight Chastity. We're 0-2 against Chastity. Once more, then onto the fall of Solium. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. But we need to continue to make good on such opportunities the stars present, so much as possible. Then our ranks in the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway people towards our cause. It shall be difficult, but then people have their hearts and conscience, and the Commonwealth has long lost its way. The never-ending wars with the High Wing remnants, the passing more sentences of exile than before for increasingly dubious causes, the burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, this corruption of the teachings of the scribes, together we shall prove it soon enough. Wolfred, sir, what of Orlick? Wolfred says nothing in response at first, but then Orlick appears to have his own agenda now. We shall have to try to keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which to climb. Let's all rest up for a bit. If possible, this night we will fly at break of dawn. Downside travels. You cannot survive downside if you cannot get around. Howlers shall descend on you. Your tempest shall shear you to pieces. This is just the way of it. Traveling throughout the environs is no simple feat. Consider yourself blessed if you were born to burn a core. If not, however, you shall have to find a means to cross these lands without benefit of 4 strong walls. Luscoran believes his untamed land can be traversed through means unnatural. I thought that first he meant sorcery, but he suggests invention. He speculates that courage could cross across this land by harnessing its fury. A wild thought. In my case, pause shall suffice. Tizo, what's wrong? Tizo seems despondent. Confrontation with Orlick. Ooh, this is filled with mixed emotion having seen Orlick again. No, like Wolfred, thought for sure Orlick had perished long ago. Those angry, Orlick acted so unfairly with everyone. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eye but says no more. He skitters up to the raptors. Okay, I think I'm gonna end that, and tomorrow we are gonna do a liberation rite as our first game. Shit. So, wish me luck, even though I don't need it. I'm amazing. No, I'm not. We know that. So, goodbye, guys. See you tomorrow.